helping you find your happiness. What is a narcissist, and how to spot one? Today we're going to talk about something that might hit close to home for many of you, narcissism. Not just the casual self-absorption we all experience sometimes, but the deeper, more problematic pattern that can affect relationships, workplaces, and families. You've probably heard people throw around the term narcissist pretty loosely these days. But there's a big difference between someone who just posts a lot of selfies and someone with genuine narcissistic traits. Research shows that true narcissistic personality disorder affects about 5% of the population, according to studies published in the Journal of Clinical Psychiatry. And here's something that might surprise you. Some of the most charming, successful people you know could be narcissists, hiding in plain sight. But by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to look for. Now let's start with the basics. A narcissist is someone who has an inflated sense of their own importance and a deep need for attention and admiration. The term comes from the Greek myth of Narcissus, who fell in love with his own reflection. Pretty fitting, right? According to the American Psychiatric Association, there are specific patterns to watch for. First, there's the grandiosity. A narcissist truly believes they're special and unique. They're not just confident, they're convinced they're superior to others. They often fantasize about unlimited success, power, or brilliance. Watch for how they react to others' successes. A narcissist typically can't stand when someone else is in the spotlight. They might try to diminish others' achievements or find ways to make someone else's moment about themselves. Here's a real-world example. Imagine someone gets a promotion at work. While most colleagues would offer congratulations, a narcissist might say something like, "Oh, they only got that because the boss likes them," or "That's nothing. I was offered an even better position last year." Another key sign is their response to criticism. Studies from the University of California have shown that narcissists often react to criticism with rage or humiliation, even when the feedback is delivered gently. They often deploy what psychologists call narcissistic rage, an intense anger when their perceived perfection is questioned. Let's talk about empathy, or rather the lack of it. A narcissist struggles to recognize or identify with others' feelings. They might appear caring, but it's often just a performance. Research published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology demonstrates that narcissists score significantly lower on empathy assessments. Here's how to spot this. Pay attention to how they respond when you share something personal. Do they quickly turn the conversation around and center it back to themselves? Do they seem genuinely interested in your feelings? Or are they just waiting for their turn to speak? The exploitation factor is another red flag. Narcissists often form relationships based on how useful someone can be to them. They're master manipulators, sometimes using a technique called love bombing, overwhelming someone with attention and affection before switching to devaluation and dismissal. Now let's discuss something that often gets overlooked, the two different types of narcissistic behavior. Recent research from Harvard Medical School identifies two distinct patterns: the grandiose narcissist and the vulnerable narcissist. The grandiose type is what most people think of: bold, aggressive, and obviously self-centered. However, the vulnerable narcissist may be harder to spot. They present themselves as sensitive and misunderstood, often using their supposed victimhood to manipulate others. Both types share a common trait: the narcissistic cycle. This pattern involves idealization, devaluation, and discard. During idealization, they put someone on a pedestal. In the devaluation phase, they begin to find fault with everything that person does. Finally, in the discard phase, they may abandon the relationship entirely, only to return later when they need something. A fascinating study from the University of Southampton revealed that narcissists can often actually be identified by their eyebrows. They tend to have more distinctive, attention-grabbing eyebrows. An article published in Psychology Today noted characteristics like eyebrow thickness, density, and grooming played a critical role in being able to accurately identify subjects as more narcissistic. While this might seem amusing, it reflects their constant need to stand out and be noticed. So, what about treatment options? While narcissistic personality disorder is challenging to treat, research from the American Journal of Psychiatry shows that long-term therapy can help reduce some of the more serious behaviors. However, the key challenge is that most narcissists don't believe they need help. If you're dealing with a narcissist in your life, remember this: set clear boundaries. Document interactions if necessary. Build a support network. And most importantly, maintain your sense of reality. Narcissists are often skilled at making others doubt their own perceptions, a technique called gaslighting. One effective strategy for dealing with narcissists is the gray rock method, where you make yourself as uninteresting as possible to avoid becoming a source of narcissistic supply. Research shows this can be particularly effective in workplace settings where complete avoidance isn't possible. Understanding these patterns doesn't just help you identify narcissistic behavior, it also helps you protect yourself from its effects. Understanding these patterns empowers you to build healthier relationships and create boundaries that protect your well-being. You deserve connections built on genuine care, mutual respect, and authentic support. If you found this information helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share it with anyone who might benefit from understanding this behavior better. Hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell to stay updated on more content like this. Thanks for watching.